Hello, and welcome back to another tier maker video. My name is Choccibikki, and I thought this time we should do some of the characters from the Final Fantasy games as opposed to just the games themselves, because I think that's where the stronger part of the games kind of comes from, is the characters and the story that it tells. Also, I apologize for the last couple of videos. I noticed in the playback that my microphone was a little bit annoying. So I'm hoping that the changes that I've implemented on the camera this time actually make it a little bit better sounding quality. But anyway, let's get straight into it. I've also corrected my delay issue I had last time. But anyway, we've got the characters here, as per usual, and there's a couple of funny little additions. I've not made any alterations to this tier listing at all. So you got S, A, B, C, D, Who, and Trash. So, with that in mind, I can't even see everyone. That's really unfortunate. Cool. Alright, I suppose as we get through the list, the guys will rise up. So, essentially we've got from Final Fantasy 1 to 15 here, none of the spin-offs again, which is a bit annoying. I like some of the spin-offs, and none of the tier listings seem to list them. Anyway, we'll get straight into it. With FF1, you've got your generic classes. I'm going to put these as C tier, because they're kind of who you want them to be kind of thing. So, Gen 1, C tier. Good work. Then it looks like Garland. I like Garland. Garland was a cool enemy. A lot more underrated than I suppose a lot of people would imagine, because I mean, he is voiced by Chris Sabat in Dissidia, which when I finally get around to playing that one as part of the Blitz, which I'm close, I'm bloody close, you'll see exactly who Garland is kind of meant to be. So, I mean, given that he actually did succeed, I'm making him an A tier. Alright, on to FF2. Now, these guys, for the most part, are blank slates as well. So you got Firion, Maria, Guy or Gus, Leon, Minwoo. I'm guessing that's meant to be Gordon, Joseph, Layla. Wait, that's Gordon, because that's Rickard. Who the fuck are you? Because you're Gordon. So who the fuck are you? Scott, maybe? Let's call him Scott. You die, mate. Good work. Then you got the Emperor as well. Firion's a bit bland, so he goes in B for bland. Because, I mean, he's got a personality, but the personality is basically like, I'm here, I'm doing shit, get used to it kind of thing. I suppose same goes for all of these guys. Although Leon is a little bit interesting because he actually joins the dark side. Nice blurry camera. Focus on me, come on. So I'm going to put him as an A tier character because Leon's actually really, really cool. Same with Minwoo. I think he's a little bit underrated. You are D tier because I didn't even recognize you, so... Joseph's kind of cool. He saved us from a rock, so he gets an A class. Layla, she's a pirate. She's pretty generic, so she's a C type. Gordon. You know what, Gordon? You're trash. You're actual trash. I can't remember if I even got to him in the Blitz, because he basically joins your team, and he's the weakest thing in history when he finally does join the team. And it's like, why are you even here kind of thing? Because at this point, we've reached a point in our journey that he's kind of shit, and he dies a lot. He offers very little to the actual story, so you're trash. Rickard, I like you. You're a B tier. The Emperor. I didn't like the Emperor as much as I did Garland. He also succeeds, but he is pretty shit. Like, I spent the whole time just going, you are just evil. You have no character, you've got no story, you're just evil. You just want to take over the world and open the Jane Passage and unleash pandemonium. So, I'm going to put you down at D tier. Decidia's Onion Knight. I don't like him. He's D tier. Cloud of Darkness, on the other hand, is fucking cool. Luneth. Alright, so I actually did do the 3DS remake, technically, of FF3 for the Blitz, admittedly on the PSP, well, PlayStation TV, either way. So we kind of saw these characters, and they're boring. They're really, really boring. All of them. So they're D-class. All of them. I like that they tried to give them personality, but they're boring. Alright, now we're on to FF4. Interesting choices of designs here, because that Edge is from After Years, as is that Young. Oh, wow. Porum, you've grown up a lot. Palom too. Okay. I like 4. I think 4's strongest suit is its characters, by far. By giving them the personality that they did was genius. I loved it. Well, there's also a lot of faces on here. I don't think they're going to fill up the entire thing, are they? Anyway, so you had this really, really cool story. It was like almost Shakespearean in its whole delivery. It was really, really cool. So I think for the base, I don't see any of these characters going below a D tier. So Cecil, he's B. He's pretty bland. Kane, on the other hand, you're S tier. I love Kane. Rydia, B. Rosa, I'm putting you on C tier because you spend half the time as a damsel in distress and the other time useless. You're effective in battle, but your story offers nothing to the grander picture, so... Edward, you're D tier. Palom and Porum. I'm putting them in C tier. Young is a B. Edge. I like Edge. He's kind of cool. He's a bit... Actually, no, he's a bit dopey, so I'm going to put him as a C. Sid, cool. Teller, spoony. Fusoya, pointless. Why were you even added? Golbez, S tier. So already we have 2 S tiers. Both of them are villains at this point in the game. At one point of the game or another. So that speaks volumes to my taste in these characters, I guess. Wait, why is there 2 Tituses? That's weird. Unless one's like Titus laughing, one is just Titus in general. That's bizarre. He's the only one that has got a double. What the fuck's up with that? FF5. Your characters are shit. Bart, you're a D. Lena, you're a D. Galuf, you're a C just because you offer some interesting dialogue. Faris, you're an A. Kryl, you're a D. X-Death is an A. Gilgamesh is an S. And that's not just based on Gilgamesh from FF5, because there's a very long-winded theory about Gilgamesh and his influence across the entire FF universes, which people have narrowed down to 3 universes. Kind of weird how that works, but they all base in FF14 because it's like the original world, and then they shattered from there. And if you played 14, you kind of understand how that can kind of work, but at the same time, you're just going to be like, the fuck? Alright. 6. Terra, you're an A. Lockie, you're a... Do I have enough room? Edgar, you're a C. Sabin, you're also a C. Aha! That's how that works. It gets bigger. Crazy. Kyan, you're a B. Celeste, you're an A. Setzer, you're a D. Same with Realm. Shadow, you're a B. Interceptor, you are an A. Doggo. Win. Kefka, S-Class. My fucking favorite villain in the entire series is Kefka. This dude is fucking insane. And I love it. Like, he just captures just discord in its absolute essence. And I fucking love it. Kefka. Mog, S tier. Don't judge me. Gao, you're a D. Go-Go, you don't really have a story. Umaru, I like you. You... I'm going to put you in the same vein as... Actually, no. C. He has the... I've forgotten his name, so I'm not going to even say it. Strago? Strago. He has a really cool story in the World of Ruin, where he goes to join the cult of Kefka in their tower, and he just becomes brainwashed. It is dark. Very dark, because he thinks Realm's dead. So, since Realm, his granddaughter, is presumed dead, he's just like, I've got no reason to live anymore. Kill me. So that's a thing. Sadly, we didn't get to meet them in the Blitz, because we kind of died a little bit beforehand, so that's a thing. Ultros! I like Ultros, you're a B. FF7 time. Wow, there's a lot of 7. From Cloud to Rufus. Okay. I don't like Cloud as a hero. I think he's pretty boring. So I'm going to put him in B for boring. Aerith. Aerith is beautiful. She has a heart of gold. Love her. Barrett. B. His story kind of trickles out on Disc 2. If you do Disc 2, if you do Disc 2, if you've reached that point at least. If you do the huge materia mission, where you've got to protect Mount Nebel from a train that has huge materia on it, and if you save the city, or save the town at least, then Barrett is kind of re-accepted into their clan. If you fail, they all die, so he gets accepted back into the town anyway. So, win-win. Tifa. I don't like Tifa's story, because it is confusing as fuck. She took on Sephiroth in the Mount Nebel reactor 7 years prior to the events of the game. She gets cut, yet survives, has no scar. That is canon. That was reaffirmed in Crisis Core when you get to that point. And yet, no scar, no memory of this, the whole scenario unfolding. I don't like that. And then she kind of got fucked over in Advent Children, where she becomes a barmaid again and has to take care of a whole heap of kids that aren't hers. No! That's shit! Give her an actual story. Make her more than just a bartender. She deserves a lot more. Red, Nanakai. You're a B. I like you. Kate Sith, you are a D. You have no story. You're an entertaining character, but you have no story. Sid. Because you go into space, and space always wins. Vincent. I like Vincent. I love that he gets his own story. Simple as that. Yuffie, I want less of you. Sephiroth, you are A tier. You're not an S tier, you're an A tier. Zack, you're an A tier as well. I like Zack. He is the hero that 7 needed, not Cloud. Cloud is who is Cloud? Rufus. Where to put you? I'm going to put you in the D, because I think Rufus is one of those characters who could have been a lot more than what he was and just kind of succumbed to mediocrity. Like, he spends his whole time just kind of being an extra antagonist when he shouldn't be. So, yeah. Squall, you're A. We're up to 8, by the way. Renor, you're a D. You're boring. Zell, you're trash. Selfie, it's kind of entertaining at parts. Quistis, D. Irvin, you're trash. You took No chance to take that fucking shot. You deserve to die. I mean that. Cypher, A. Laguna, B. No, that's not B. This is B. Oh, running out of room to collect my people. Adia. I like Adia. I think she's an interesting character, and her story is really fleshed out. Also says a lot that a lot of the characters up in this A tier are actually like from select games. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's one from everyone there. That's cool. I like that. Ultimisha. You're a cool character. Weird design. Weird execution as well. I'm putting you as a B. Just because of it was an underutilized and improperly utilized main villain. Cool idea. Very cool idea. But poor execution. Zidane, you're a D, because you have your redeeming moment in Disc 3 with the Genome City, but you're a shit character. Garnet, you're a B. Vivi, you're a B as well. Steiner, you're a D. Freya, B. Queena, I like Queena as a character, but the story is garbage. And for that, I'm going to have to say trash. Oh, I feel dirty. I like Queena. Eco. Cool story. Cool story. Amarant. I like Amarant. Kuja. Oh. I like Trans Kuja, and that's about it. Every other Kuja's kind of lame. But I mean, I like Trans Kuja enough to warrant a B class, so... Oh, that makes me sad, though. Beatrix, S. Love me, Beatrix. Such a massively powerful character. Okay. Now we're up to the weird part with 10. Alright, how about I say this one is Decidia Titus. This one is 10 Titus. How's that? Alright, Decidia Titus is trash. His story is garbage. His character is garbage. They like took all the super childish elements of who he is and like amplified it. Whereas Titus in 10 is a B. Now, I'm basing that more on his story than his personality. Although his personality is actually quite interesting as well. He's definitely a fish out of water, and it lends a very interesting viewpoint to the world that he is exploring. So, I like that approach. But I don't like how stupid he is. You know? The story of him is really, really cool, though. That he's a dream of a city that died 1,000 years ago, and this is like the latest iteration of that city, essentially. That's a cool idea. Yuna, you're an A. Love Yuna. She's beautiful. Orin, you're also an A. This man defeated death to go on a second pilgrimage to face death again. That is badass. Lulu, you have no story. Waka, you have a mediocre story. Kamari, you have no story. Riku, love your story. Jekt, I'm confused by your story because I don't understand how it works. Seymour, you are a C. Simple as that. Pain. I don't know how I sit with Pain. Her story, again, makes no sense, but I think she's a welcome addition to 10-2. I'm going to put her as a C. Shantoto, I don't actually know you, So I'm going to put you in the Who category. I've never played 11. I have no intention of playing 11. From what I've seen of FF11, it's not an MMO that I can kind of get behind. I love 14, so when we finally get to Ysh'tola on the listing here, which she's down here, right next to Noctis and Null. So when we get to Ysh'tola, I love Ysh'tola. She's such a cool character. And I think Dissidia kind of did her wrong. So we'll get to her anyway. Vaughn, you're trash. Fuck you. Pinello, you're also trash. Fuck you. Balthier, you're S tier. He's a legend. Keep rocking on. Same with you, Fran. Keep rocking on. Barsh, you're in B. B for Barsh. Ash, C for cash grab. Lightning, trash. Snow, extra trash. Vanille, C. Hope, beyond trash. SARS, A. Fang, you're here with Vanille. Sarah, A. Null, trash. Ysh'tola, S tier. I love Ysh'tola. Her story throughout A Realm Reborn and also, and that was my breast by the way, her story throughout A Realm Reborn and into Heavensward was amazing. I haven't gotten too far into Stormblood, which I'm meaning to get back to, but the whole story there was just like, I wanted to journey with her even more, because like she was such an interesting character, and her voice actor obviously lends so much of that personality to her as well. So I'm 100% cheering for Ysh'tola. She's a legend. Noctis, you're a B. I wanted to like Noctis. Ray Chase brings so much more life to him, but he's a whiny dick. Just like this guy. You're trash, Gladiolus. Ignis, I like you. You're S tier. Prompto, you're a B. Luna Freya, you are capping out my A's. Cindy, I should say, depending on your translation, you're a C. And Chocobo, you're a B. Shit, that's all of them. There we go. There's the final snapshot. Man, if they made a game with my S tiers, I would actually like cream myself thousands of times over. Kane, Golbez, Gilgamesh, Kefka, Amughal, Beatrix, Balthier, Fran, Ysh'tola, and Ignis. Legend. Also, not a single main character, except for Balthier, made the S tier. It's interesting. Very interesting. Also, nearly all the entire cast of 13 made it into the trash pile, so that's a thing. Ooh. That's incredible. I think that's about it for this tiering listing, at least. If you'd like to see more of these, or if you have any recommendations for a tier that you'd like to see me do, I should say, let us know in the comments. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I will have more videos coming up soon. I've just had a bit of a crazy month and a bit since the last tier listing went up, and also World of Final Fantasy. And I do intend to finish World of Final Fantasy's Blitz soon, just when my life kind of settles down a little bit. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!